One's a former NFL star turned esports coach.
But I was getting the stink eye from my wife. She's like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "Nothing."
And one's a dad who can't stop playing Rocket League.
These kids these days, they're like, blah, 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 blah. We're used to jump and run.
Together, they welcome you to Ahman Green's Gamers Lounge.
Welcome to Ahman Green's Gamers Lounge. I'm your host, Ahman Green, and my good friend and new teammate, Akito Chinaru. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Yourself, Ahman?
What's that?
So I'm doing well. Yourself?
Good. Doing good. Why is that thing so loud? Oh, wrong one. That's why. They got some new components in the StreamYard studio here, so I was moving down the volume of the wrong one thing because we have now sound effects in here. Let's get a little cheer for that.
You're gonna have way too much fun with these buttons. Hey, OG John, what's up, man?
Yes, what's up, OG John? How you doing, sir? Oh man, yeah, we got some new little things going on up in the Gamers Lounge studio on StreamYard. We got the applause as we got going there. Hey, when we talking about something very intense, we got the heartbeat coming at you. And then if you give us the wrong answer, and you're gonna get this. And when we got something we need to announce, we could do the drum roll here.
That is cool. Those are bongos, man.
It says drum roll, not bongo roll, but I'll take bongo roll. I like that better, actually. So, all right, in. We welcome to the Gamers Lounge, your ultimate destination for all things gaming, hosted by myself, legendary NFL running back, Green Bay Packers all-time leading rusher, myself, this dude right here. All right, and this show is your weekly getaway to the latest in news and updates and the hottest game releases. We have 2 games, and one is kind of a remastered one I can't wait to talk about, and in-depth discussion about some of the things going on in the video game / esports industries. So whether you're a casual gamer or a hardcore esports fan, Ahman Green's Gamers Lounge, my Gamers Lounge, is the place for you and for everyone to enjoy. So grab your controller, settle in, and join us as we dive into a dynamic world of gaming. And before we do all that, we always check in first, right? We check in with the crew. So Akito, I always start with my teammates. Akito, how was your weekend, sir?
I spent it grinding Pokemon Legends Z to A. I'm not gonna even lie.
Yeah. Let everybody know what you did, broski.
There's a couple people. Steph just rolled the credits last night, but I rolled the credits on Z to A over the weekend. I mean, like I said, you get that work grind going. And got to get back in the schedule for streams and stuff for what we do between here and NIL TV. So when you have that time on the weekend, I was still fighting that like bacterial pneumonia or whatever it was that was nasty going around. So while I was laid up, I had to kick back and knock out that Pokemon. So
knocked it out. Got them thumbs working.
Yeah.
Oh man. So we're gonna be talking about that. If you logged into the Run the Show, you see the Run the Show, you can log in and see what we'll be talking about. We'll be hitting a little bit of that Pokemon Legend Z to A. I know I threw some questions at you when you said you beat it, and so I don't know if you remember the question, but it was do I use the battle zone? Basically, I use the battle zones to train my Pokemon.
Yes.
Basically. Yep, I figured that out. And then also the little crystal that's like on the buildings and stuff. I use the
Yep,
Pokemon.
Those mega crystals come in handy for buying different stones to help your Pokemon mega evolve.
Oh, okay.
Yep, you can trade those into the that Quasarito whatever company, and then you can get different mega stones and stuff from that. Like I said, I can go into a whole detailed thing about that and the colorful screws and how those can help you get more money. They can help you get more shards from the crystals that are on the walls.
Okay.
They can help make catching Pokemon easier. There's a whole slew of things I can
we can have a whole podcast just on that.
Probably.
Right. 100% because it goes deep. What's up, Hunts? 3113 says could be better. Just got all 4 wisdom teeth taken out yesterday, but dang.
That's rough, bro.
But doing good today. Bro.
That's rough.
If you don't mind me asking, Hunts, how old are you getting your wisdom teeth out today or yesterday? Because I know the older you are, the worse the recovery is. What's up, Shinobi? Nova in the house.
I had mine taken out, I think, last year, and I'm 33 or 32.
How did that go?
It wasn't that bad. I thought I was gonna die. I was gonna have my will and testament written, like legit. And then what's crazy is the dentist had horrible reviews. Like for my insurance.
That was the problem then.
Well, okay, so that's the thing. He wasn't bad at all. Oh. It was actually quick and painless and easy. Oh. I don't know why those reviewers were slamming him. I went ahead and I looked up like his profile. I'm like looking at his dentist, history. Right. Me and Steph did a whole deep dive on dude. But when I got there, he was super nice. I didn't feel a thing.
Oh.
The recovery was rough because you can't.
Yeah, recovery sucks.
You couldn't eat any. That's the problem. It was like I'm a hungry dude.
You gotta smoothie it, bro.
I ain't built like that, man.
You don't be built like that. I'm gonna rebuild you. So, Hunt said 25. All right, that's not. Oh, okay, that's not bad. That's about.
No, it ain't too bad.
7 years behind you.
What are you allowed to eat, man?
It's all smoothies and soft stuff. And you can't really swallow first day, so it's like water and juice. I had mine taken out when I was 18, so I was a freshman in college. 19. I just turned 18 when I got them out, and I got them out that age, and I was late. Anything past 10 years old, you're asking for, but a hell of a recovery, a no fun recovery. Akudo was so serious, so nervous. Gotcha.
Dude, I was gonna die. I was like, Steph, if I don't live, just tell Artie I love him. Watch him grow up and be big and strong.
It wasn't that. I mean, it was that painful.
I was just scared. I had braces. I had braces growing up. I went through the whole dentist thing and everything, and I'm just like,
you legit thought he was gonna die. And I could see you going over the top.
This was the second time though. Well. I said that it was in 8th grade for my braces. I had to have 4 teeth pulled. So like it was in 8th grade. They were like, yeah, they want to just knock them out. Let's get them. I'm like, guys, I know I didn't even like half of you guys, but I'm gonna miss you. Like
at the dentist?
No, yeah. Before I went to go to the dentist, they pulled me early from school. So I'm like, guys, if I don't make it, I didn't even like half of you.
He said, I don't even like half. So yeah,
teacher, see you on Monday, Alan.
I got mine out when I was 18. It was a dentist down in where I was at school in Lincoln, Nebraska. Got that. And the recovery wasn't too bad. It was obviously sore. You're sore in the back. Oh, I knew they were going to get going. Hold on. Let me shut the door real quick. I knew it.
I think that's what it was. It was mashed potatoes. Steph was happy because we got to eat more mashed potatoes.
Yeah, my dogs think they're regulating the front of the house when they see people walking past the door. They gotta bark. They gotta say hello. So, but yeah, got them out. Was in the bed for a couple days. You know what happened? I know I lost weight. Did you lose weight?
I did.
Yeah,
I did lose. I lost
10 pounds. My coach didn't like it, and I was like, Coach, it's just I'm gonna recover. I'm recovering. So the good thing was during the off season. I did it around my birthday. It was around February, March sometime. So I lost 10 pounds, but gained it right back when I got moving in the weight room and moving on campus again. So, yeah. So that was it. So anything else cracking for you from last week? You beat Pokemon, got over the code. Anything else, broski?
I don't think so.
Okay. Thanks for the follow. Mad Cow 1980. Great name. Great name, Mad Cow. That's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. So I had a full weekend, went to visit two of my kids in Arizona. Tempe, Phoenix, whatever you want to call it. It's got about 9 different names. But it's when you say Tempe, Phoenix, Cardinals play there, the Suns, the Coyotes used to play there. I found out they had to go, they kind of off the radar now. The hockey
What
team
kind of
there.
team is the Coyotes?
The Coyotes, the hockey, NHL. But they borrowed, they had to play it. They played at the ASU hockey arena last year. Found that out through a friend. But got to hang out with close friends, family. My 2 kids, Aaliyah. Shout out to Aaliyah and Virgil, hanging out, and Paige as well. Hanging out with them. We went to a couple spots. We went to this one spot called Clancy's Pub in Scottsdale. Shout out to my man that manages that. Hold on, I just got his name in here. I got all ready, and it still messed this up. Look at that. Nope, not that. That one. Jason. Boom, Jason. Manager of Clancy. Thank you there for running that. Hung out with a whole bunch of Husker fans on Friday night. We watched the Minnesota Gophers and my Huskers got beat up a little bit. They got beat. They lost that game 24-6 in Minneapolis, and it was on the road. Like I said, on the road. And the Gophers are a good team. They're solid at home. They're solid. They're tough at home. So they beat our butts. We didn't play clean football. We had some turnovers, things of that nature. Got out of there with they got no big injuries, but we lost. And then the next day, did an early tailgate, so a day before party and meet and greet at the Lola. So shout out to Melissa and Dr. Tom Chaz with Sly Drink. We know who that is, right? Akido. And we're gonna get some drinks here coming to the house soon. I just need your address. We'll get that. And you gotta find out what's your favorite to Sly. Dr. Tom likes to know which flavors you like, so he could get that one too.
Anything that gives me energy to play more Battlefield 6, the boost.
Yeah. So we did a meet and greet the day before, then a tailgate, and then we all went to the game. So we had a fun week. We had a full weekend. I'll say that full. Like, it was not hard to fall asleep every night there. It was not. It was good, tiring. Of course, being Pacific Standard Time, so we were on West Coast time. It was like, oh my God, it seemed like we got all day. It just seemed like the days are longer when you go back in time. And so it happens when I go to Vegas too. I'm like, oh, it's only 1:00. When it feels like 3 or 4, which is, obviously your body clock is on that. Right. But got to go to the game. And my cousin Andre, shout out to him. Dylan, Fire Eagle, was there with us as well. Akido, if you seen him in the Discord.
I have once or twice, yeah.
Yeah,
I was wondering who that was.
Dylan, shout out to him. And I've been visiting. This is my second time hanging out with him. He came to the game. First time was he was way back when I first started streaming. So I started streaming in 2016.
Wow.
We met up in 2019 where I did an autograph signing at a local mall that is now torn down in the Phoenix area. And he was 12 then. He was 12 years old in 2019. I believe that's the number, if I'm correct. But that was so cool. We all got to hang out. We was in section 447, kind of high, but it was good view of the game. To see the Packers go down there and play one hell of a game against a tough Cardinals team at home. Kyler Murray was not in the game, but Jacoby Brissett came in, balled out, and it was a close game. I predicted another close game in my Believe in podcast. So Believe in Packers, please go download it. It's on the Believe Network. It's Believe in Packers, and I predicted the score 20. I think it was 27-20, and it was 27-23. So boom.
Oh wow, that's pretty
exactly. I almost got it. So if y'all putting out, y'all better come watch my podcast. I'm gonna help y'all out.
There you go.
Money. So Micah Parsons did his thing. Rashan Gary balled out. Defense finally, because the first half defense was kind of struggling. It was scoring points, getting the ball downfield, but then second half, Jordan Love and the offense was rolling the whole game. Josh Jacobs, man, he gonna be going into his second Pro Bowl here in a couple more weeks if he keeps running the ball like he is all year. I love that dude. He's a baller, but doing fantastic there. But then obviously the biggest thing was just to see my kiddos, see the kids. My wife was out there last year, so she had me beat. I hadn't been out there in 2 years to see them. Wow. Been trying to plan it, but it just, life, work, busy schedule, but finally made it out there. So it was great to see them. And your boy, Virgil, he had his Pokemon.
I was watching the live for that.
At one of the little Pokemon, it was a collector's card collector area events. Excuse me. They had Pokemon, they had football, baseball, basketball. They didn't have me though. I went up to one of the vendors. I was scoping everything. You know how I observe, right? Akido. I was checking everything out. And then I'm like, I see Brett Favre. I see Aaron Rodgers. I see Devontae Adams. I see I think I saw Josh Jacobs. And I'm like, you got any Ahman Green? He's like, you know what? That's a good name. He's, you know what? He's solid. But no, I don't have his card. I was like, come on, man. It's like, he's the Green Bay Packers all-time leading rusher. He's like, and he's a 2-time national champion at Nebraska. He's like, yeah, but we don't have him, man. I was giving him all the facts. And he did not recognize
He didn't.
me.
Yeah, I was going to say, how many times have we been out in public? Nobody recognizes him.
I love it. I love that. I could play cameo on people. Like, they don't know who they talking to. At least they're nice too. He wasn't right. He didn't hate. I did. I had one. There was like, oh man, he fumbled the ball a whole lot. I was like, hey, bro, they got other players trying to strip the ball out. You don't just fumble the ball. You don't just drop the ball when you're running.
Funny.
When you're a running back or a tight end or a wide receiver that just caught the ball. No, you got a DB or D lineman or a linebacker breathing down your neck and try to strip the ball out, punch it out, whatever. They be punching you in the ribs. If you go on YouTube, you could watch defenders where they literally are punching, and sometimes that punch goes into the ribs or the chest or even the face mask. The only time they'll get caught or a flag if they get hit here. So yeah. So one hell of a weekend recovering from that. Didn't do nothing yesterday other than unpack my bag. So, but now we're ready to get in this show, bro. Let's get into it. All right, let's take our first little commercial break from our good people over at Slide Drink. Shout out to Tom and Amy. Had a good conversation with them. Probably be doing some more things with Slide Drink. And here is the commercial. Hope you guys enjoy. Whether you're deep in the digital world or out exploring the great outdoors, Slide Drink keeps the good times rolling. So power up your play with Slide Boost for energy, Slide Chill to relax, and Slide Dream to recover. No matter where your adventures take you, explore with Slide. Refresh, recharge, and repeat. Boom. And I don't know if they got new flavors coming out, but I know he's going to have a good inventory to ship us here real soon. So I picked out the article, man. You put this down in the Discord. I was like, what? Of course, because we got to talk about Hallmark, we know, on some other levels, some other information. So I was like, you know what? Let's talk about this right here. I see the glowing Hallmark's glowing Xbox. My wife, Marie, loves the ornaments. Like, she does a good job and one hell of a job of putting together, like when the kids were younger, she would she would know or find out from the kids saying, what's your favorite, cartoon character, or, knowing that, Virgil was into Pokemon, knowing Aaliyah was into, what was she into when she was little? She liked Super Mario Brothers. And she liked, what was the one that Tim Burton, the Nightmare Before Christmas, yeah. Angel, she liked I think they both liked it, but I think it was more Angel than Aaliyah. So she would, and of course she knew what I like. I like Batman, so I got Batman ornaments, and Virgil got Pokemon ornaments, and the girl Aaliyah and Angel got a Nightmare Before Christmas ornament. So now seeing this is pretty cool. So I'm glad it's kind of, I say kind of late, but still it's fine. Hallmark's glowing Xbox 360 ornament plays the Halo theme on it. It doesn't get any better than that. So its Halo 3 soundtracks could soon be joining the classics of like Jingle Bells, Jingle Bell Rock, and Deck the Halls on your holiday playlist. So if you deck your halls with Hallmark's new Xbox 360 keepsake ornament, it's now available on Hallmark's online store and Amazon for $28.99. Maybe
they had other ones too. This is not their first one. I think they did the original Xbox.
Did they?
And there's a couple other ones.
So the OG, they did the OG then.
I believe they did the OG. It was either the year before. I want to say it was the year before, but like BattleBox actually has like a whole mini Christmas tree, a video game system, like video game themed ornaments, and they have some. He tries to collect one. I don't know if it was for Genesis or Dreamcast, but they have different ones that have sound effects.
Man, I miss those. How they what? Genesis and Dreamcast? I still have my Dreamcast right next to me, right here, and it goes on to say that if you pressing its power button, it plays the console's swishy startup song, and I remember that.
It was Genesis.
Yep, and then about 20 seconds of the Behold a Pale Horse track from Halo 3 soundtrack that incorporates elements of the Halo theme according to IGN, and in the 3.25 inch tall replica of the Microsoft's nearly 20-year-old console, the 360 will be launched which actually was launched in 2005, which is true. I was able to pick that one up. I had a nice little fun story about that I could tell at another time, but if not, I could tell it now. But let me finish this here. And it's surprisingly detailed with something that's going to get lost amongst a sea of ornaments on your tree, and including a matching MIDI controller. Really nice. I like that. Permanently leaning up against the console's base. So yeah, it doesn't get any better than that. Hallmark doing your thing there. Let's see here. It is powered by a trio of replaceable batteries. Oh man, those got to be the smallest batteries in the world to go in that Xbox. It's really tiny batteries. You get overly nostalgic and hit the button ad nauseum, which I will do. The Xbox 360 power button even lights up green when pressed, and although green and red is often considered the official colors of holiday season, it doesn't appear if you can create the 360's ring of death, despite Microsoft's not shying away from making other merchandise featuring the infamous error message. Did you ever get a red ring of death?
I did not.
Okay, nice. What about in chat? Anybody that had the 360 get the red ring of death? I know I did. I got one time. Dang. And that was it. It was one that was that hit me, and that was it. We got Mr. John Klein, NBA. He says, Ahman, was great meeting you at the Go Pack Go movie event in Waukesha. Oh, great meeting you as well, Dr. John Klein there. Yep.
The yellow light of death, yeah.
So the PS3 is a yellow light of death?
Yep, it was a yellow light of death.
Oh, I never got that one on the PlayStation.
Check the links I dropped in StreamYard. You'll get a kick out of that. Each one of those.
The different ornaments. Mm-hmm. So Sega Genesis. I did not know. I thought they got me on this.
Genesis,
I missed this.
OG Xbox, NES, and SNES.
And Super Nintendo. Nice. All right. Actually, let me see if I get these up here. Oh, of course. I'll share that one. Y'all see that? The Sega Genesis. Nice.
With light and sound.
And then the next one here, the NES. There's the NES. Roll that up for you so you can see it with Super Mario Brothers and 2 controllers.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you winning right there. You were spoiled, kid, right there. Oh, that's the same one. Sorry, clicked it twice.
It is a very cool concept. And once again, each of these run about like 22 to 25 $bucks in an ornament. But I mean, you're gonna have one of the coolest Christmas trees. You don't get a lot cooler than that. Yeah, I mean, I want to get these myself. So
doesn't get any better than that. So here we go. Nice. All right. So we got here coming up on the next quick news bite, right up your alley as it reads on the screen there. Pokemon Legends being reviewed bomb, which I don't agree with that because I am currently playing it. And I think people are quick to the negative, I'll say. Quick to the negative. Let me share my screen here real quick.
I've had to show a lot of self-restraint.
I know you have. I bet you know. I know you have. So let's go back up to the top for this article here. So you have Pokemon Legends Z to A. You got a little Pikachu crying there on the caption. Come on, y'all. They trying to just make it sound like it was a bad day. So it says Pokemon Legends Z-A is being review bombed. So people are being highly negative, which has dragged down its user score significantly. Pokemon Legends Z-A is the latest entry in the long-running Pokemon franchise, and it has earned mostly positive reviews from critics. While it hasn't scored quite as high as the groundbreaking Pokemon Legends Atreus, Pokemon Legends Z-A reviews have been a lot stronger than Scarlet and Violet, which stand as the lowest rated games in the series. So, Akido, my man, this is right. This is like you built the house pretty much. All right. So I would like to hear your take on that first paragraph and then everything else involved. Pokemon expert, go.
First of all, it's not cool to review bomb any game.
It's true. I agree.
Let's start with that.
And
under
Hip Hop
no
Gamer does that. He lets people know right away. Don't do that.
Don't do that, because and by review bombing, we're talking giving like zeros and ones just to strictly bring down the score because of you're just not agreeing with the company itself.
Right.
The biggest complaints that I have seen regarding the review bombings are that the Pokemon company is lazy. And they're calling the Pokemon company lazy because of the textures that they have used on the buildings, which are just like static, flat, like PNG, PS2 style, pictures of windows and doors instead of actually like making window frames and door frames and such, and stuff like that. They're figuring that a multi-billion-dollar, one of the biggest franchise in the world, between all the money that they get from the cards, the games, and everything else, should be able to put more into a Pokemon game. And they're comparing it to Digimon Time Stranger, which got a similar critic review score. But everyone likes that because it's more detailed and everything. But what people don't understand is that it doesn't detract from the gameplay. And then they've gone into the gameplay. Right. And they say, I don't like it as much as Arceus. I don't like it as much as Digimon. I don't like it. Like, the thing about it is that you need to play. Number one, most of the people saying this have less than, I would say, 5 hours or have not put in the game.
Let people know how many hours you have in the game.
I got 39 hours, 11 minutes currently. I complete the game in 39 hours, 11 minutes.
And that was awesome. Hit them with how many hours total in the span of all the Pokemon games, cards.
I've got probably movies, over 10,000 hours in the franchise.
And that's why he's an expert.
I know that I've gotten 1,000 on the original Pokemon X, and I know I've gotten 1,000 on Scarlet and Violet, not to mention the Game Boy ones from when I was a kid and everything else. So, I mean,
he's the dude.
It's been a minute. I've caught all 1,025, I believe. I got 3,000 in home. I spend way too much time on Pokemon. Way too much time.
But to your point, though.
But my point is just I guess there's a difference between appreciating the franchise and accepting the game for what it is, and experiencing the game, if you can, from start to finish, and making your judgment off of that. And I've, been very careful not to spoil things for my friends or for my viewers. If people have questions, I'm more than willing to ask. But I would say the biggest takeaway from, this is form your own opinions, play the game. I would say at least minimum 10 to 15 hours before even making, any comments, just to try it. If price point is a factor, I mean, and you're considering, and I get that too. $70 is a lot to drop on a game that you're unsure about. I get it. And that's when we trust people who have more experience and critics and reviewers. And I understand that too, that people like IGN and people get paid to, write better reviews. So people have trouble trusting that too. But you don't fall for the people who don't have as much experience or are being sheep and just reviewing something that's not related to the game itself, but to the policies that the company has overall. You really got to form your own opinions and be careful with that. And yeah, Tommy, we're talking about Pokemon. Just jumping in, we're talking about Z to A.
Yep.
We're in the review bombings.
Yep.
I'll leave it at that so you can continue. I could go on for hours.
Oh, I know you could go on for hours, but real quick, shout out to everybody on Instagram. We got my man Wagner Kyle. How you doing? He said I was 40 when I got my 4th. Out of one was what? I was drunk and went. I'm not sure. I don't know where Kyle's going with that one, but what's up, Kyle? Caleb Joseph, welcome in. He said, you are my favorite running back of all time, AG. Appreciate you. And my man, PD Williams and Sean, I think it's Shawnee Putt, just joined in the stream here on Instagram. But to Aguilar's point, man, I like when Hip Hop was reviewing a game. He was playing the game and reviewing it at the same time. And then somebody came in his chat and then dropping bombs. Negative bomb similar to what Pokemon Legends C to A is going. And to my point, something I know very well is the Star Wars, legacy, right? And there's a lot of, back and forth about that. And I would say the same thing to that as Akido just said, in terms of, yes, you're going to have, because you got different writers, directors, or you got different people working on different games that Pokemon has put out, and they are just a part of what he mentioned, sheep. They're part of the herd, right? In terms of what they got to do to get the product out there. There's timelines, there's all that stuff, and then effort obviously sometimes subside. So there's a lot going on into then just putting out a negative comment out there. It's easier to do that than to work at the job. So to see what I grew up watching movies with Star Wars, and then see the criticism that they get from time to time when a big release comes out, I'm like, you got to still love it though, because if you weren't commenting negatively on it, that means you didn't love it in the first place. So don't go.
I have one more comment on that too.
Right.
I have one more big comment on that.
Got it.
Including Star Wars.
Got it. So yeah.
Watch what you say, because you're not sure the impact it will have on the franchise moving forward. Now, you might not agree with policies and stuff, and you might have strong opinions on things, but the negativity you put out affects people's jobs, affects people's livelihoods.
Yes.
And we've already had enough. We've seen more than enough video game studios close down and stuff that way. So, I mean, like, when we do have something, it's fine to speak out about negative things you don't like, but you still need to make sure that there's a balance, and you're talking about the positive parts of it too. And the reason why I say that is because of Acolyte. A lot of people bashed Acolyte before they actually got done viewing the entire series. They were calling it woke and a bunch of other stuff. If you fully watched Acolyte from start to finish, by the time you got done, you would see that there was some of the best action footage and best story,
100%.
like what they were setting up for with Acolyte at the very end, which I will not spoil. When people realized that, they were like, oh man, we shouldn't have bashed it. Oh man, maybe we were too harsh. But by that point, it was already too late. They were like, okay, everyone hates this, let's cancel it. So I'm like, watch what you say, because you're not sure what effect that's going to have on stuff moving forward.
100%. There are people are working at these jobs, at these game companies that we play, and from the movie franchises to the video game companies, it's all about entertainment. And so we got to be conscious of that. Yes, we could give feedback, right? Feedback helps that company get better. But when you do it to a point where unless it's something like you're trying to drive home a point because somebody did something that they shouldn't have, but i.e., you could go back to Activision, right? When they went through their whole frat boy culture, then around COVID time, things. So the employees were definitely not doing things right. Now that's a different situation. But if it's something like that, then okay, don't buy their stuff, protest and all that. But then when you're just giving, hey, I played the game for a few hours and this, that, and the other, like you could read the article. It's over on GameRant.com, and you can finish reading this article for yourself. But to Akido's point, you got to be careful, because that judgment can be, as we see in the old, medieval movies where the guillotine comes down and it's not just heads rolling, it's a whole lot of heads rolling. It's not just one head, there's a whole bunch of heads of the employees getting fired. And then obviously that leads to other conversations that we had on the show where a game comes out, and even if the game does good or bad, a whole bunch of employees get fired anyway.
Right.
So
that's a whole nother issue too.
That's a whole nother thing in the gaming industry anyway.
Thing.
But don't be, I would say don't be, but just be conscious of what you're saying, giving feedback is positive in a good way, as long as you present it in a good way, but then also it can affect the long term as well. So good job. Good job, Akido, Chinaru, and everybody tuning in for that right there. Hope we can help understand, learn, and be aware of when you're giving feedback. Just be conscious of what you can affect in sharing your opinion in that space as well. So actually, did I have it up here? Oh yeah, there's Pikachu. Where his little tears there. I forgot to run the audio. So let me do that real quick. I got so many things going on, bells and whistles, and that was quick hitting news bites for you. Oh, turn it up. Eat them up.
Those people who are review bombing.
Right, there you go.
I'm looking at y'all.
Yeah, I see Eludio Juan in the chat. He said, I still want Intergame sequel. Me too. He said, that's a huge point. Yep, talking about patience is huge and too many and too often missing. Exactly, much so there, Ludio. He said, unrelated, big fan of the ticker color. Appreciate you, Ludio Juan. Shout out to Ludio Juan. I say manager and director of Carcade, one of the coolest setups in Milwaukee, where he will come to your crib, your business, and hold a tournament anywhere and everywhere. He'll make it happen. We hang out at Milwaukee Gaming Classic, so we got some things that we're working on for next year. Is it in April or May or April or March? Accurate.
I believe this year it is in April.
Okay, so they always switch the dates around. Just be conscious that we'll be.
It is April 24th to the 26th.
So you see these two guys' faces that you see right here, and you'll see Ludio Juan if you come in person in April to Milwaukee Gaming Classic, y'all. All right, headed over to the next subject. And before we do that, we got another commercial from one of our sponsors of the show. Stay plugged in. Hey, if you want to go to college, here's your opportunity. Listen up. Looking to turn your passion for gaming into a college opportunity? Stay Plugged In is the premier platform connecting esports players with college programs nationwide. Whether you're grinding on Valorant, Rocket League, or Overwatch, Stay Plugged In gives you the tools to showcase your skills and earn esports scholarships. Don't just play, get recruited. Visit staypluggedin.com and start your journey to the next level today. Boom. All right, this week in esports history. Actually, that's the wrong date. Didn't edit that out. Hold up. You know how we do it on this show. We legit. We keep it real.
What's up, Freak On? How's it going, man?
All right, now, boom and boom. There's the right date. So during this week in esports history, significant esports events have included the League of Legends World Championships in Swiss stage in this year, and in the quarterfinals last year in 2024, and the StarCraft 2 World Championship Season 3 finals way back in 2013. Akido, how old were you in 2013?
20.
Is that 8 years ago? 8 years ago?
20. I was born in 93,
20?
so I was like 20.
20? Nice. 20. What's up? Get Your Freak On. I love that name, by the way. Good afternoon. Hope you're doing well. And also the announcement of tickets for 2026 Counter-Strike IEM in Cologne Major next summer. So you have those big events. So the tournament for League of Legends that happened on Monday of this week, the tournament is continued in China with teams battling to advance to the playoff stage. And then also in Counter-Strike, like I just mentioned, tickets being sold for next year's IEM Cologne Major, which will bring the major back to Cologne after a decade it was released. And then for League of Legends, last year, the knockout stage quarterfinals concluded in with matches held in the Adidas Arena in Paris. And then finally, back in 2013, StarCraft 2. Have you played StarCraft 2, Akido?
StarCraft was like before my time. I was like a young.
Before me too.
Like, I mean, like it was one of those things where, you know, Andrew or somebody would have to introduce me to it. Like,
right.
It's
I've heard about it. I knew
heard
about it like
it.
when I was younger, when I was in college and here in Green Bay, when I first got to Green Bay, not here, but when I was in Green Bay, when I first got traded there, when I was 24, I knew about it, just never played a whole lot of it. So back in 2013, October 25th to the 27th, the season 3 finale was of the World Championship Series took place in Toronto, Canada. This event was historic because it was the marker of the highest level of StarCraft 2 competition during that period. So you had the you had the dudes of the dudes, or the ladies of the ladies up there playing up in Canada.
I'm curious. I think the demographic for StarCraft was mainly dudes. I mean,
I
I think I saw a poll recently.
Well, I was just being socially conscious. I was being.
Socially conscious for sure. I was just saying, like, I mean this in the most socially conscious way. StarCraft was that era of sweaty dudes in their basements. Like, this was like,
right.
Okay. I mean, women now. I think I looked up a recent demographic. It's almost 50-50 from women.
No, it's more. It's like 54% women gaming, and like
I think was it slightly more women now?
Yes, slightly more women gamers out there. Go girl, you go.
Yeah,
girl.
y'all go. Man.
Go girl, keep going.
Keep going with it.
My man Geeker Freako says I'm good, working and listening since I'm involved with esports league here. How are you today? I'm doing good. Akido. How are you doing? All right, so we got some fun stuff at esports here. So now we got the fun subjects. We're down. It's every other week we get to hit this to have a good time. Here today is
this or that.
So as I get the banners ready for this or that. We're gonna head on.
We already had this or that already. Dang.
Yeah,
I guess we're not on what's on stream yet, yeah.
No, we're not. We're gonna talk about it though.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna talk about it though.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about what's on stream here in a minute. So, and before we do that, we get into what's on stream. This or that. We're gonna hear a little bit from Lucid Sound. Here we go. Level up your game with Lucid Sound, the next evolution in gaming audio. Whether you're Team Xbox or PlayStation, Lucid Sound has you covered with premium wireless headsets for Xbox Series X, S, Xbox One, PlayStation 5, and PS4. Hear every step, every shot, and every detail loud and clear. Comfort meets clarity. Game with Lucid Sound. All right, we are right here at this or that. Let me run that again so we know where we're at.
This or that.
All right, we got the fun, random, silly edition coming at you. So it's craziness going on here. This or that. This is a good one. I've put some thought in this one. And Akido, you're gonna definitely question my sanity, maybe the chat too. What's your picks on this first one, this or that? Let me get back to it. First one is fight 1 horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses. Get into a fight with 1 horse that's duck-sized, so a little horse, or 100 duck-sized horses, so little horses kicking you around, chomping on your ankles and all that stuff. What's your choice? Chat.
I'll just take the one.
The 1 horse? He said, I messed up. A big duck.
I'm trying to quick create a
And the Cowboy says, I mess up a big duck. Janobi says, dang, I take the big duck. The big duck. 100 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck. That's a big duck. I'm sorry, the big duck. That's a big duck. You take the big duck. We got the Shinobi and Cowboy Natty. I'm gonna take the little horses.
I went ahead and threw a poll up for that one. It's only up for a minute, so y'all better hurry up.
Put the poll up. Akido put the poll up. You got the 100 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck. So there you go. Horse-sized duck. Big duck. That's a big duck. So horses are cute. No beef with them.
Horses are what do you mean they're
That's
cute?
What Natty said. He said,
oh no, dude, no.
They are cute.
They're cute, but
little,
I mean, like,
right?
they're strong, right? I mean, like, if they're coming at you and it's a fight, and you still have the strength and the kicking power of a regular
Yeah, you don't want
horse.
to get behind a
You don't want to get behind
horse.
that. And you got 100, and I mean a duck's sizable. Like if a duck chases you and it's a little horse
you
kicking
can
your
outrun
shin,
a duck. You can't outrun
you can't outrun a horse.
Exactly. You're not running that
They're
horse.
gonna, your shins are toast. If they
You're
get you
not
down on the
outrunning that
ground,
duck.
you're
No.
stomped.
Hunt says 100 duck-sized horses. Win. That's a win for him. Hunt. They're cut, but it said they're cut, but they'll kick your butt. True.
The 100 duck-sized horses won the
pole. Horses can be dangerous, yes. And 100, and you got 100 duck-sized horses. Oh man, your ankles are getting towed up. They better, and then hopefully they don't have the horseshoes on too. Ooh, that's metal to skin. I don't feel good.
No,
I don't feel good. Horses, yeah, that's a lot of little hooves. See, a lot of hooves. Hell on paws says that. There you go. All right, next one on the list here. We got another fun one. Teleport randomly once a day, or always speak in rhyme, like Dr. Seuss. Hey, I wish I could rhyme, period. When I, obviously, as a kid growing up, listening to rap music, that's one thing I knew I couldn't do. I tried it. I gave effort. I gave 100% effort, but I just realized I'm a backup dancer. Okay. I will be breaking it down. And if you drop in the bars, I'm giving you the hot moves as the backup dancer. So what is the pick in the chat? And Akato, what you got? Randomly
teleportation.
Oh, yeah, that's a win. That's a win for me.
I'll set this one up for 2 minutes. It's live.
Actually, rhyming, always speak in rhyme. You could get a job with that if you speak in rhyme. Between making music, between doing commercials, it might be a win-win with the speaking rhyme.
I can market the teleporting if I can go once a day.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And you could always get stuff done.
You can teleport anywhere, bro.
Right, anywhere. Oh my God, you would like know all top secrets. You know when stuff is coming out or this and that. Like you just know things because you could teleport. Like what's that movie? That's what movie with Hayden Richardson or Hayden
Jumper.
Christensen. Jumper. There you go. Oh, he could jump. Well, and it's always the rule is you got to know where you're jumping. I think that was the rule in that movie. Like
dude, Samuel Jackson got his revenge. He tased the crap out of Hayden.
Yeah, he had to visualize like where he's going. He has to have seen it before, right? That's the only thing about teleporting. You got to know where you're going because you don't want to teleport somewhere like in a wall and then you're done.
Right.
You teleport. We got Ludio Juan says not anywhere, random. He said 2 minutes, and then Hell on Paul.
Oh, teleport randomly.
Yeah.
Oh,
teleport randomly once a day. It's random, so it's not really no control over it, and that sucks. That's like what Spider-Man was trying to learn his powers. Any superhero trying to learn their powers, and that's when they at that struggle stage of doing that. So I'm gonna probably rhyme because it's less detrimental to my health if I bust a rhyme when I talk all the time.
But you have to always speak in rhyme though. Like,
right?
Imagine no one's gonna invite you to parties, dude. Like, you won't. Like,
I would invite that person to parties. I'd be like, I got a homie that talks in rhyme.
I mean, what I think of those Disney movies where there's always that annoying like the Mad Hatter guy was like, "Oh, could I eat it in a box? Could I eat it with a fox?" I'm like, "Can you shut
up?"
With
a box of rocks.
Stop? I know, but like,
you don't like that? Huh?
I'm just saying, like 24/7 though. If you imagine your fiance or somebody's having a serious conversation with you, and they're like, "Are you mad? Is it bad? Are you like And they're like, "Dude, can you stop rhyming?" Like, bro.
No, I'll be fine with it. I'll be like cracking up all day long. I'll be like, bro, when I need a good day, I need to hang with you all day. My man Ludio says you'd be the Muhammad Ali of parties. Bam. Bam.
I love if you broke out in the song like a musical, Akido.
Oh, see? Ludio has a point there. Get your freak on, agree with him. I agree with him as well. It says that man.
I'm out vote. Oh, like I said, it changed when it was random.
Yes, he was. Muhammad Ali was the king of flow, by the way.
It changed when it was randomly. All right.
You forgot it was in there. You didn't see it in there. Randomly places to.
And I typed the question. That's bad. All right.
All right, next one on the list. I told you this was a fun one. Next one is clown shoes forever. That means you got to wear them for the rest of your life. Or cowboy hat everywhere you go. You got that? Clown shoes forever. or cowboy hat everywhere you go? Chat, where you at on this? Shinobi said cowboy hat everywhere. I wore clown shoes as a Halloween costume when I was a kid. They're not that bad. Even though they got the wide toe look, it's not wide toe in the shoe.
Pulls up
For that. There you go. So again, clown shoes forever or cowboy hat everywhere.
Cowboy hat stylish. That's Shabuzi,
I don't know. Yes, yeah.
I could roll. You see,
Giddy
I mean, you're in
up,
Texas though, man. Come on now.
I mean, yeah, but I don't go with the flow. Just because I'm here, don't mean I gotta wear a cowboy
the horses
hat.
in the back.
I gotta find one though that is fire. I'm gonna find. There's a couple styles I like.
You
I
look
know,
good in a cowboy hat.
I know. Yeah, I know. I'm a hat. I got a hat head. I got one of them heads. That any hat I put on looks good.
Right.
So I just gotta find that cowboy hat that I like because I kind of like the ones that's like really, like it has the big it's kind of like worn in the middle, and it's like beat up. I seen one on one of the characters on Fortnite. I was like, oh, I like that cowboy hat. I don't like the straight, or the straight one, like the straight bill. I like that one too, like a straight bill, because you look like one of them old boys that when you say, hey, get a rope, you got that, and then you pull out, you quick on the draw with that.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Cowboy hat, I could rock the cowboy.
Yeah,
I think
Cowboy
that would be
Natty
fun.
totally going clown shoes. Did Cowboy Natty say clown shoes? See, Hunt said clown shoes. Hell on Paul says, I live in Nebraska. I fit with cowboy hat or clown shoes. I fit in with a cowboy hat or cow shoes. All right. All righty. We got one more here. We got Get Your Freak On says Tennessee Rustler or Honky Tonk Hat Shops. Get one. And she said, okay. Shinobi says, nah, just messing with him because of the name. Gotcha, Natty. Last one here. It's a good one. It's a foodie one. Akido. It's a good one. I'm a foodie too.
Polls closed. So
oh no, we got two more. We got two more. Here's one. Here's the next one here. Invisible, but only when dancing. Invisible, only when dancing. Or super strong, but only when sneezing. That's a good one. I love it. I love it. So that means nobody could see how good of a dancer or bad of a dancer you are. And you can only be strong. That means you got to have a lot of pepper with you to make you sneeze. To be strong, super strong. So which is it? I say I'm a good dancer, so I'm gonna want people to see me dancing. So I'll do the super strong, but only when sneezing. I'll just carry a whole bunch of pepper in my back pocket or in my backpack. I'm gonna be that one.
I'll do this one for 1 minute. Pulls up. I'm gonna go invisibility while dancing. I don't care about dancing. I just want the invisibility.
Yeah, but you won't be able to dance. Let's see, it says invisible, but only when dancing. Yeah, you're only invisible when you're dancing.
Just do a little shuffle and then just all right. If you don't want to talk to someone, just shimmy out of the conversation. Just disappear on out.
Like I said, I'm gonna keep a thing of black pepper in my back pocket so I could be super strong.
I feel like you're gonna have heart issues for that.
If you sneezing is not
your heart stops
thing.
when you're sneezing, don't it?
I don't know. No, yeah, it kind of does.
So here you are gonna be like,
today's workout is sponsored by Kleenex.
You only get like a half a second. What are you gonna do in a half a second of super strength?
I'm gonna sneeze a lot.
By the time you catch your breath from sneezing, your power is over.
Hey, I'm gonna it'd be one super punch. Achoo!
Nobody sneezes like that. You lose borderline consciousness.
No, you
when
don't.
you do that, you do the whole wind up like the
no.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
You overthinking it. Now.
I guarantee you will probably hurt
you don't
yourself.
let us. You let a sneeze happen. So if you go with the flow of the sneeze, choo.
Your eyes are open when you sneeze.
You can sneeze, yeah. Yes, I'm sneezing with my eyes wide open. What's wrong?
I'm gonna take another pull. How many? I'm gonna have to. Next time you sneeze, I'm gonna watch you. You're gonna be wondering why is he staring at me so hard. Exactly. And I'm gonna remember this question.
Who blinks when they sneeze? I don't.
Everybody.
I don't.
Everybody blinks when they sneeze. Chat, help
No,
me.
that's not real. That's not real. He sees you watching. Who sneezes and be? I see stuff when I sneeze. When I sneeze, I see stuff. I don't know
Heart
what's
doesn't
wrong
stop.
with you.
It does affect the blood flow to the heart.
See?
It changes the rhythm.
I wasn't sure, but there you go. Thank you. Get your freak on. Get your freak on. I like that name. I love that name. I could dance to that one. Oh, Lord have mercy. What we got going on here? We got one more. This or that. Well, you know where I'm
Decreasing
at.
heart rate, yeah, but it doesn't start beating.
Super strong. Only when sneezing here. All right, last one on the list here. This is another good one. Another good one. Another goodie but oldie. We got unlimited free tacos or unlimited free socks. Man,
Unlimited free tacos.
Tacos.
Unlimited free tacos.
That's easy. That's a no-brainer. Unlimited free tacos.
You can solve world hunger.
Oh, 100%. I'm with you on that active. Let me give a little fist bump on that. Ding. Yes, unlimited free tacos that's cake right there. For tacos and sandals. Cowboy Natty, what's with the sandals? I just gotta know. You just said tacos and sandals. What's with the sandals? Oh my goodness. I love it. Where you at, Akido? Hunt says socks. He said unlimited free socks. I know my wife, she probably loves unlimited free socks. She loves socks.
I cheated in the poll.
You cheated?
Yeah.
How you cheat?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Oh, Lord. He said no socks for life. I can deal without socks. I don't wear socks half the time now. So socks I'm not missing socks. Only if I was in Wisconsin now. That's different. If I was in Wisconsin, I would definitely need some socks. But I'm in Texas now, so flip-flops all day, no socks. Boom. Free tacos. Tacos all around the place. Oh, tacos. I'll be having mushroom tacos, bison tacos, mango tacos.
Food,
I'll have
you can dress it up so many different ways.
I would have a taco of every fixing ever. Like I would start with like the basics to like just meat to fruit to vegetables to French fries. I don't know what else.
You can make a French fry taco.
I'll make a French fry taco. That's basically a potato taco. Or I do a sweet potato taco. I do an avocado taco.
Unlimited tacos one.
This is like Bubba from Forrest Gump. Bubba shrimp.
The shrimp.
I do a Butterfinger taco. I do a Snicker taco. I do a bison meat taco.
Bison meat taco.
I do a what else? What I'm trying to think of. Asparagus taco, a broccoli taco. I do a Dorito taco. I do a sunflower seed taco. I do cashew taco. I'll keep going. I can keep going. I do over 1,000 different taco flavors. There you go. If tacos didn't win, I have to rethink my free. That's a good one. Oh, then Ludio says, you think CrossFit looks spastastic? Looks spastic. Oh my goodness, that's a good one. That was a good one here. Sorry, I'm laughing at my own stuff. This is not good. I don't know if that's good or not. So, all right, we're headed over. Oh, where we at? We're moving along with the show. We got this week in esports history. But on that note, we're gonna get a little word from my sponsor here, Devour Go. Hey man, head to that website, get some things going with Devour Go. We got to set up a guild on this thing, man. We got to have some fun with that.
I was just clipping you talking about tacos. That's why I got quiet.
Oh, gotcha. All right, here's Devour Go. Holla at y'all when we get back. While you game, Devour Go delivers more than just food. It is the next-gen commerce platform bringing seamless ordering into the heart of gaming and entertainment. Skip the app hopping from your computer to the kitchen. Devour Go makes it easy to fuel up without missing a moment. Game on, eat up, Devour Go. All right, thank you. The Devour Go and Ludio saw the message. Okay, got it. Now it makes sense to me. And then also, speaking of that, we're on other platforms. We're on LinkedIn right now. What's up, all the corporate people? I know I'm not a professional in my suit and tie, but it's all good. YouTube, what's up? YouTube,
casual workplace, bro.
And then we're on Twitch, and then we're on X. What's up, X? get opinionated on X, drop a line, say what's up. And then we're on Instagram. What's up, everybody on Instagram? How you doing? We got some Packer fans on there. Oh, my man Sylvester just showed up. Corey, how you doing? I did the California Texas Southern game with him earlier, a couple months ago now. Dang, we in October, a month ago. Almost November. What's up, Corey? And his crew and everybody else. So what is good with y'all? And we on, like I said, YouTube, X, Twitch, LinkedIn, Instagram. And now we're talking about this week in video game history, y'all. You see the bottom scrolling. If you're already reading it, you'll be ahead of me. There you go. So we got back on Monday, October 20th. We had, let me see, what's a fun one that's right down your alley, Akido? 2008. The rhythm game Wii Music was released for Wii in North America, y'all. All right. That was a fun game. I remember this game from just a couple years ago. Super Mario Brothers Wonder, the first traditional side-scrolling.
I haven't played that yet.
Super Mario game in over a decade was released worldwide on the Nintendo Switch. Ooh, and coming out this year, if not already, Xbox and Tecmo set a new Genesis world record by playing Ninja Gaiden 4 on a 26-foot screen flown by a helicopter over Miami. Wow. So this in particularly detailed 26-foot screen flown in a helicopter over Miami. Why?
I just read that for the advertisement of Ninja Gaiden 4,
Right.
Xbox had it was like a billboard size.
That's
screen.
crazy. That's interesting. And also back in 2017, the crossover hack and slash game Fire Emblem Warriors launched in North America and Europe on the Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo 3DS on October 20th, years ago. October 21st, 1998. What you think came out that game? What game came out on that day? October 21st, 1990. That was the year I got drafted to Seattle. I was living in Seattle.
I'm assuming some sort of sports game.
Nope. It's a popular RPG. It was a landmark title in the stealth action.
Oh, Metal Gear.
Okay.
Okay. I was gonna. All right. Okay. I'm like 98. That's PS1. That's Metal Gear.
PlayStation in North America, and in 2002, on the same day, Mario Party brought the series multiplayer chaos to the GameCube in Canada. And in 2003, Rare Warriors adventure game Grabbed by the Ghoulies was released on the Xbox.
That game's hilarious.
Grabbed by the Ghoulies. It got a crazy name. I'm pretty sure it sounds crazy too. Then in 2008, the action RPG Star Ocean First Departure launched on the PSP in North America. I still have my PSP. I just need a new battery. That's all I need, and I'm rolling. All right, chat loving this stuff. Ludio PS1. Yes, Tecmo's Deception. He said Tecmo's Deception. Shinobi says she wants to try Fire Emblem. Akido, just so you know. Always associated with Team Ninja. Yes, indeed. All right, on October 22nd, which is today, back in 2001, which GTA you think dropped on
2001?
Which GTA
would have been probably San Andreas.
Maybe too far away.
Vice City?
Yeah, it was. 2001 was Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, a revolutionary open world title, arrived on the PS2. So that means it was on Xbox first, I believe. And then October 22nd, 2007, the survival game. They did a survival game. The Sims 2 Castaway was released on the DS, PlayStation 2, and the PSP. San Andreas from Get Your Freak On and Cowboy 90. Vice City was my jam. That was my jam right there. Jam. Oh, jam.
San Andreas was 3 years later, apparently on October 26, 2004.
I say you're just a few years off. And also Denver, October 22nd, 2013, Lego Marvel Superheroes were released on multiple platforms.
That was a good game.
PS3, Wii U, and the 360. And then this week, it reported on GameSpot in 2025 today that Borderlands had the highest launch month sales in franchise history in the U.S. following its September 2025 release, y'all. So just a month ago, and we got to play that one. We got to play that one.
In Borderlands, yeah.
Yes, we do. And then we are on Thursday. We got a couple of ones here. 1988. Oh my God, I was 11. You weren't born yet.
Hey, I'm a 90s kid through and through.
And this was my jam because I had it jam. Super Mario Brothers 3 was released from the Viacom in Japan. There you go. And 2000, let's see here. Let's go. Oh, we got to go 2015 here. 2015, the cooperative multiplayer game, The Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes, was released on the Nintendo 3DS. All right. And then on to Friday, October 24th, the year I was a freshman in college, also was the year Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, was released on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System over in Europe. And in 2001, another one, the Game Boy Color classic, The Legend of Zelda Oracles of Seasons and Oracles of Ages, launched in Europe and Australia. There you go. And then finally in 2018, October 24th, Super Mario Party, which featured more traditional board game mechanics, was released on the Nintendo Switch. Bam. Big fun. Going down that history lane, right? It's always good stuff.
We got to go throw down in Mario Party probably when I come there next week.
Oh my God. Yes, we do. I have that.
I've never seen the Wizard, Ludia one.
Yeah. It says we should do a watch party of the Wizard. Oh, is that what Fred Savage and a video game like Journey across the US to go play in the World Championship, Nintendo Championships, and Universal Studios? Boom! I know that movie. I've seen it so many times as a kid. All right. And on that note, we got what? What was that?
I haven't seen that movie. I was like, that's
what? Are you serious? You joking with me, right? You joking with me?
No.
You of all people, I would have known to seen that movie. Come on, man. You got it. Oh yeah, you definitely watching it when you get here. I'm gonna have to find it on whatever. I have it on DVD, but it's boxed up. But I'm gonna try to find it on whatever app that's on my Samsung TV right now. I gotta get you right, bro. Gotta get you right. All right.
My bad.
No, it's all good. All right, that's why we got friends. That's how we got friends, bro. And
I'm sure Andrew would have words too.
See?
Did you know he competed in one of the world championships?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, he always tells me that story. I'm like, man, you're old.
Oh. Now lead us into
Release the game.
Game releases.
It's time for the game releases. Game releases.
All right, we got a couple funny games. We gotta get it all shared. Where we at here? Got this one here. Let's get it all dressed up for the screen. We got it going. Boom. We have. I'm gonna let it run a little bit and turn that down. It's a little loud.
Oh, okay. This game's been on my radar.
Yes, and see, great minds think alike.
I struggle with the $60 for it though.
Yeah,
it gives me huge lollipop chainsaw vibes.
I remember that game and I love that game. And I'll let that run. I'll be right back.
It's actually on my wish list, but like I don't have time. to anyone that's wondering, this looks like a hack and slash game. Huge Lollipop Chainsaw vibes. If you haven't played Lollipop Chainsaw, the repop version came out probably almost a year ago. It's a hack and slash kind of like zombie slash mech shooter or type game. It looks cool. I think it's from a newer publisher, but it looks fun. It's one of those games that's probably more of a score attack type thing. It's a leisurely. After a long day, you want to just kind of chill and watch schoolgirls kill a bunch of zombies. That's kind of what Lollipop Chainsaw was too. So I mean,
So it says meet the Machine Girls characters. So see them in action in the Full Metal Schoolgirl announcement trailer here for the upcoming action shooter from the developers behind Earth Defense Force World Brothers 2. So you got Full Metal Schoolgirl. Doesn't get any better than that in that title right there, right? Akudo. Will be on PS5, Switch to, I would say, literally all platforms, and PC. You can find it on Steam, Epic Game Store, and it's out mañana, which means tomorrow.
It's like $60.
I was thinking like, as soon as you said Lollipop Chainsaw, I was like, yep. That's the first game that came to my mind, and I also played back in the day. Well, I don't say 10 years ago, but 15.
It was about 10. It was like 360 PS3 era, dude.
It was fun game. That's why I picked it. I was like, when I saw that on there, this just hits on so many levels of fun and destruction and hack and slash as it's in this description here. So the game is set in the year 2089. Full Metal Schoolgirl throws players into a dystopian Japan where the nation's economy is dominated by material jobs, a corrupted corporate superpower whose zombified cyborg labor force, the Working Dead, nice play on words there, and are capable of working non-stop as a fully armed cyborg schoolgirl heroine. Players must ascend material jobs, ever-shifting 100-story skyscraper, dismantling waves of undead salarymen and disturbedly CEOs and twisted security system on a mission of personal revenge before their evil plans come to fruition. So you got to stop the bad guys pretty much, and all that said. At the end of the day, you just got to stop the bad guys. You figure out who the bad guys are, turn on the chainsaw, you get the katana, and chop them in half. There you go. Well, this sounds fun.
I'll copy when it's 30.
Yeah, we just we'll send them a letter and say, hey, it's the developer.
It's a newer studio. I haven't heard of it. I think it's like a newer indie studio.
That it. That's what
it was like. Let me see. Full Metal Schoolgirl.
You just send them a letter, be like, hey, we want to play your
D3
game.
Publisher.
Is it called Deep 3?
It's under Bandai Namco, I think.
Yeah. So Zombie Mech, yes indeed, get your freak on. Yes, definitely interesting. Shinobi says, dang it. I don't know why I say dang it.
Because she knows I was looking at that game already.
Yeah. So.
Oh, they did White Knight Chronicles?
Yeah.
Did they? Let's see. No, Japan Studio Level 5. Publishers D3 Publisher and Sony Interactive. Okay, so that's the publisher. What other ones they got? Bullet. Okay.
All right. You got it.
Oh, did they publish Samurai Maiden? They did Samurai Maiden as well, Steph.
Oh. Next game on the list here. A blast from the past. We got Double Dragon Revive.
Is that this week?
Yes, that's both games come out tomorrow on all platforms as well. We got Double Dragon Wars back into life in the modern era. Double Dragon Revive comes out tomorrow. The Double Dragon series has been defined as the world action genre ever since it hit the arcades back in 1987. I was in. Then now it returns as Double Dragon Revive thanks to the passionate support of retro game fans over all the years. And so this is why this game is out. Support them. They're going to put it out there. What they say in that one baseball movie, you build it, they will come. Boom. They built the game, and now they will come to buy more and more and more and more.
Did you know there was a Double Dragon movie in 1994?
Yeah, I knew that. It was all right. It wasn't the best, but I will watch it as a fan. Yep. I knew that. I think I watched it on VHS. I don't think I watched it in the theaters. So you score 50,000 in Double Dragon. You could score. Let's say like a reward or something. Studio.
He's saying it as a movie reference.
Oh, you score 50,000 in Double Dragon. Oh, what movie is that? Is that the Double Dragon movie, or is that the Wizard, or Ready Player One? Oh, the Wizard. Okay, see, I knew it. We got some.
Is this on Game Pass?
It might be. It is. It's on Xbox, so most likely on Game Pass. Yep. And you got I still has the look of Double Dragon and just updated, which is what I love. And it's games like this during my time that I look for if a company's going to redo it, at least make it look good like they did here. I'm looking also from Tecmo, Super Tecmo Bowl. I'm waiting for that anytime. Company, please, Tecmo. I know Ludio, you're with me on that. Double Dragon Neon was a solid. Yep, I remember Neon. I didn't get a chance to play it. Like any game from my childhood, I'm gonna just buy it. So I'm buying this. I'm gonna go get Neon too. I needed to get that too, and I just didn't pull the trigger. But I'm pulling the trigger now. These are the games that's just gonna make me feel like a 10-year-old again. And that's all we want. At the end of the day, we want to feel like we were 10 again. Am I right? That good old chat, right? People listening on other platforms, we want to act like we want to feel like we're 10 again. So that is Double Dragon Revive coming back into the fray of that game. And then next up is what we got next up. We got some fun stuff, more fun stuff here. We got the pick. What we doing? Nope, no, we're not there. What are we doing here? We got here.
Row, row, row your boat gently up the... sorry, excuse me. It's time for What's on Stream.
All right, and so we got to pick. We got to figure out what we're going to do. So let me dig up some ideas here and look at the list of what's out on the apps right now that we could find and watch and break down and recap. I know you were just talking about Arcane the other day. You asked me about that when we were gaming. Season 2 has been out for a while now. So the animated series based on League of Legends returned for a second season last year in November 2024. So following the siblings of Jinx and Vi, we could watch that together too this time.
You haven't covered it on stream yet?
Nope. I did season 1. I didn't do season 2 yet. So there you go. Fallout. That is on Amazon Prime. I have not covered that one as well. So the live action series based on the popular video game franchise of the same name takes place in a post-apocalyptic Los Angeles. So we could do Fallout. Season 2 of Halo on Paramount Plus. So the second season of the series about the super soldier, my man, Master Chief, which nobody liked when he took his helmet off in season 1. I knew it was coming because everybody that was a part of that production knew that was going to happen. Like, it's a no-brainer. They're going to take off the helmet because they didn't do it in the video game. It was coming.
You should never take off the helmet.
I know, but it was coming. You had to know it was coming. Because you put the movie in the hand of a director that's probably not a gamer. That don't care about that stuff. They don't care about canon and all that fun stuff. You feel me? See? So don't get upset why that happened. And you stop. And we were just talking about not giving bad feedbacks because of one little character change or whatever. And that's what happened in here. So we can watch that. Season 2 of that. Knuckles on Paramount Plus. a spinoff of the miniseries of Sonic the Hedgehog films. This show
love me some Sonic.
Follows the red Echidna, that's his species, as he trains as a new apprentice to Sonic. I wouldn't mind doing that one. Fun. We haven't done Sonic at all. We've talked about the Sonic racing game that just came out a few weeks ago. This one also will be a fun one. I don't know if it's out yet. I think it's being developed, but it might be out. Like a Dragon, Yakuza, a live action series that adapts the story of the Kazuma Karyu from the video game franchise. So we maybe could do that one.
I threw the poll up for that as well. Should Master Chief have kept his helmet on or off? Ludio had asked. He was like, throw a poll up. I'm like, all right.
There you go. I knew it was coming. Would I have wish he would have kept it on? Yes, but I knew it was coming because when you get into movies and TV series from the canon of the book or the video game, people are going to change it. People are going to change it all the time. They could have made it an awesome plot device too. True. All right, and then I think you've seen this one. I know I have. This is pretty good. Secret Level on HBO Max or Max now. An animated anthology series that features original stories set in the worlds of various iconic.
I did watch Secret Level.
That was very good.
That was very good.
Exactly. And the episodes are only like a minute to 2 minutes, 5 minutes long. They're short episodes. And so you could break that down too. But we do have some stuff that's been confirmed that some are not, or some might already be there because it is 2025 now. We have Castlevania Nocturne.
I didn't even watch the first 2 seasons or whatever it was for Castlevania.
And I haven't either. So boom.
You haven't watched Castlevania at all?
I have just a little bit. I probably watched a little bit of season 1, not season 2. So there you go. We could finish it all together. Devil May Cry. That's also on Netflix. Life is Strange. That one, this is being, I believe, developed. It says upcoming series based on the critically acclaimed video game from the same name. This might be developed, so hold your horses on Life is Strange. I know the game. And then Last of Us Season 2. We saw that. I know I watched that.
I did not watch, and shame on me. This is one of those huge blunders. I did not play the games yet. I did not watch the season yet.
What? Hold up. I got to give you one of the anime. Now we got sound effects in here. All right. I'm going to give you that one.
I had saved certain games so that way I could stream them.
You are a gamer. That is supposed to be of your DNA.
I was on Uncharted. I still haven't played Uncharted 4 yet. Look, I still haven't gone through God of War 2018 or Ragnarok. I own all of them.
I'm gonna just dong you the rest of the show for all.
I know. Look, man, I've been busy. I haven't gotten a chance to. There are. If you knew the amount of games I have not played yet, despite all the stuff that I know, you would be probably appalled. Does it mean that I do not own them? No, I own them. I have not gotten a chance to play them yet.
You own them on top of that? They're sitting like right next to you. Right?
I've owned Last of Us for probably, 7, 8 years. I haven't gotten a chance. I haven't gotten a chance to like play a lot of the games I should have. Oh. I'm busy streaming with you. I'm trying to find time.
Don't put this on. Nope. Don't blame me. Don't blame me.
Nowadays.
No. I'm definitely gonna get you now. Where did he go? Where did Gong go? Where did Gong go?
I'm gonna get to it. Eventually.
Ludio. Thank you, Ludio.
Oh man. Deflecting. Can I play the dad card?
Oh man, dad. Yeah, you could play that. But
I play the COVID card and dad card face down.
It's only powerful
in defense mode.
It's only powerful 80% because the other 20% already is asleep or at school.
This morning, already about to get picked up from daycare like now. And then we still got Tag Team Tuesday or Warfare Wednesday. Sorry.
Wingman Wednesday.
Every time I get it wrong. Ugh.
Oh, hey, thank you, StreamYard. I appreciate
gong,
you.
man.
I appreciate you, StreamYard, for the sound effects. Appreciate you. Thank you. I really enjoy that. I really enjoy this.
I'm being shamed.
Oh. No, you're not. No, you're not. I love you. I love you. This is out of fun.
I mean,
I'm laughing. We're both laughing. I'm laughing.
And rightfully so.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I have to take it with a grain of salt because there's certain things as a gamer, you should have played.
Like, it's like if you're over, like, I'm almost 50. Okay. I'm almost 50. I'm 2 years short of 50. It's going to be a lot of things that I do in the next 2 years that I know I better be done by the time I'm 50, me being a gamer. Okay.
No,
Lesson learned.
I mean, it fits with the Akedo thing, but I mean, like, it's like the gong of shame.
No, it's not. It's not the gong of shame. All right, next, we're getting into our gamer tip of the week to wrap this thing up here. All right, we're still in sports games, and we're using the training and skill challenges. What did we just do with Madden the other day, Akido, if you remember? When I had you.
Yeah, you had to go ahead and go through all the drills and stuff. And I was actually getting it. And that's crazy, too, because I have never really played a Madden. Here we go again. Since, like, Game Day 98, like, whatever. Ahman's like, download the game. I mean...
I'm sorry.
You have to do it. But I was going to say you gain a greater appreciation for like how you describe your playbook and strategies and whatnot. When you look at all the ones in the games, I'm like, man, they have, different playbooks and stuff in real life. They have to memorize and stuff. Right. This is insane. I don't know as a newcomer how to even start to, whatever. But Ahman's just like, just focus on the drills and learning the basics.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm doing 25. So
Madden 25. Yeah, 25.
Madden 20, yeah. Not Madden 25. The newer Madden,
the anniversary edition, right?
I was always wondering how that's gonna work.
Right. So on the tip, as you see there, the tip is going across your screen right there. The tip of the day is mini sports games. So all the sports games, all the EA games. So Madden, college football, NHL, FC, EAFC, which is football club, which used to be FIFA. Many sports games have skill challenges and practice modes in them. So use them to refine the specific aspects of your game. So it teaches you the game basically. And somebody that does not know how to play football, that does not know how to play soccer or hockey, they basically can learn how to play those games by playing in the practice modes, the skill challenges, and all that. And so that's what I put my players through at Lakeland. I didn't have no players at Nebraska that played any sports games other than I'll say Mario Kart is a sports game, and then Super Smash Brothers. I could say fighting games is kind of sportsy to me too because it's fighting. But for most,
training. I mean, you look at the Pros versus Joe's tournament.
Exactly.
It was during the practice and the training mode in between rounds that
you were sneaking in some stuff.
Heck yeah, and I wanted to take a dub for one of them.
You were getting some extra reps on people. So speaking of that, that's going. We'll talk about that here in a little bit.
Yeah,
for Pros versus Joe this Sunday. And then so practice, focus on. So in the practicing of doing this, getting the training down and skill challenges, focus on areas where you struggle. So the most. And I know NBA 2K. Remember when they came out with the NBA 2K back in 2020 or 2021, they changed the mechanic to shoot free throws. And so that was hell. And of course, everybody was trying to complain, and I'm not going to let them complain. I'm like, no, you got to practice shooting the free throws. Like in Madden, they changed the field goal mechanics every other year on Madden, which is like a headache, right? But you better, because you might be in a game where you got to win by 2, 3, or tie it up. You better know how to kick a field goal. or know how to punt the ball into a coffin corner, stuff like that. And penalty kicks on FC, there's a certain way to, or EA FC, to make those penalty kicks. And so you got to practice that stuff. And the kicking on there, man, it's so dynamic now where you can bend it like Beckham. I think if you played it enough, you've been doing it. If you are a pro at FC or FIFA, you knew how to bend it like Beckham. But for somebody like myself, who's not really, I casually play it from time to time, I practice it enough that I could get really good at these bend it like Beckham kicks. You know what I'm saying? And then tackling. Soccer tackling to football tackling. You can practice your tackles too in Madden and college football. So practice those areas to get you better, and don't ever complain at the game because it's up to you to get better at it. So in the chat, thank you for participating. It says Ludio says also bring back the Dreamcast. Yes, please bring back Power Stone. Bring back NFL 99 with Randy Moss on the cover. My man.
Power Stone came back recently in the Capcom Arcade Collection #2. I have it downstairs still sealed. Ooh. I think Power Stone 1 and 2 are included in that Capcom Classic.
Sealed.
It's called a backlog. I can't get gonged for a backlog.
No, yeah. I'll do. Matter of fact, you know what? You're right. You're right. I'll gong myself. Hold on. This is for me. Because I got a backlog too. So if you're not a gamer, you don't have a backlog, you are lying. Yeah. You are lying. I got about 10. I'll be for real. I got about 10 games backlog right behind me.
I got more than 10 games. I'll tell you that. I got probably
you know what 100. You know what I brought up? What you brought up the other day was a great point. We're talking about what we're gonna do for after we're done with October, because we're playing all these horror games, right? I could play Hogwarts is like one of those fun games, right? I could play differently. It's not like horrific. It's not nothing scary about it.
No, there's nothing scary really.
There you go. So I'm gonna do Hogwarts Legacy next month on my channel.
That game right now, if anyone is curious or wants to jump in, if he does do that, is like $10 on the Steam store right now on PC.
Nice. Cowboy Natty. Yes, Blitz and NBA Street. And
I beat Hogwarts Legacy. Actually, no, I didn't. Steph beat it twice. I spent so much time. I probably got 20 hours logged in that game just going around Hogwarts.
Oh, for real?
Yes. Just going around the castle.
You know what I'm going to do on that one? I'm going to do this one. Yeah.
I'm exploring. I mean, that's what I would say too, is just like whatever games that you play, it ain't a race, right? Just enjoy the game to the fullest. Like,
I see you there, Cowboy Natty. I'm not beating it either. Backlog too. I know I have at least, I say not counting, guessing, at least 10.
Ludio's word of the day is Sundoku.
What's that from? That sounds familiar. I know that's from something, Ludio.
Japanese term for the act of buying books and letting them pile up unread.
Oh, boom. That's what we're doing. So, do we pronounce the T? Is the T silent or is the T?
Should be silent. Sundoku.
That's what we're doing with video games. We're Sudoku.
I'm like, did you just say Sudoku? That's completely different.
I said Sudoku.
Sudoku. Gong, please. Oh, man.
I'll gong myself.
This gong of shame has now been coined. It's literally a thing.
That means now officially we got to do the gong at least twice a show. We got to do it for the rest of the year. Y'all. Oh, that was a good one. Ludio and Cowboy Natty. Oh my God, trademark that thing here on the Gamers Lounge. We did it. Hey, thank you, StreamYard, for that. I appreciate y'all. That's fire. Oh, and then here's the others. Oh no, I played the others earlier. I did the applause like we just got. And then if ever we are in a tense moment, so here we go.
Well, that was literally all of Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, facts.
Mr. X every time. Legit.
That was it. Where's he at? He don't even look at you. I mean, he not look at you. He does look at you, but he doesn't, like, his face stays the same. He's just like,
you're looking at the palm of his hand by the time you see dude.
He's just like Michael Myers, just that face, like, I'm about to kill you.
about to rip off your arms and
he must have been able to like smell you or something.
I'm about to rip off your arms and beat you with them. That's what he looked like. Bro would not leave y'all alone. Yeah, Mr. X.
I don't want to talk about it.
He was trying to. I guess he was trying to take the garbage out, and we were the garbage. He was like, "Where are they? I got to put the trash out in the morning. I got to take these two fools running around. They keep going in back in the same room 1,000 times. 1,000 times. What they looking for? Nothing. Yeah, we were. We trying to get the key, the red key, the heart key, the diamond key, the spade key. Get about that house. That house was, not the house, the police department. That was a crazy police department. It had trap doors.
Worst police department ever.
What kind of the police department was that? Where they had
a Raccoon City Police Department.
It had trap doors. It had underground.
It used to be a museum. I think they converted it to a police department.
Oh, okay. Is that why that?
I think that was the story. It was that they converted it to a police department.
Lord have mercy.
But there was a museum before.
Like playing some of these games, like what was the idea? Like not the idea. Great idea that they came up with that a police department was like that.
No, it wasn't a great idea to put a keypad cover in a portable safe in a locker on the second floor.
I love the thinking of that though. That makes
you
know how many times, you remember when I was playing it and how many times it took me to break the damn code? I had to go back and memorize the damn beeps and which directions, left, right, up, down, left, right, BA. I couldn't remember, and I'm old. I got stuff going on.
If we didn't have those miniguns,
right? The miniguns came in handy.
I don't want to know what meeting they had to decide that the plants would be what heals you in a spray can.
But
when I'm trying to run from dude,
fruits and vegetables are our medicine.
Bro, listen, on any other given day, you are not using them house plants on the table. In the police department. You are not doing that.
Yes, if it tells you, the game is telling you what it does.
I'm talking real life.
I gotta say what Shinobi says in the Kekado quote. Why is everything in this police station a mini game? True. That is true.
You want an extra ammo clip for your gun? We took the time out of our busy police schedule day to go ahead and padlock a code with everybody's initial in the police department as a welcome for you to get the extra ammo clip for your gun on the first day.
It's making it fun for us. Adventurous. It's an adventurous survival game. That's what they do.
Them liquors coming off the ceiling was fun and adventurous for you?
That's what Capcom was thinking, bro. That's what Capcom said.
Devil May Cry is fun and adventurous.
Oh, we're gonna play that.
That's bang, 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 bang.
I know, we
can Devil May Cry all day.
All right, but
Dante's ready for it.
Resident Evil was the Indiana Jones of horror video games. Boom.
I just go play Indiana Jones, and Indiana Jones got more ammo than Leon.
Well, once we got the code, we had the minigun. So
at least he got a whip.
But you can't beat a minigun. I'll take a minigun over a whip. I
get that. I'm talking about compared to a knife that gets stuck in a zombie every 5 minutes.
Man, but you can pull it out and it regenerates.
Dude, there was zero way in some of those situations you were getting that knife back. Zero. When you had Paul, Jenny, Sam, and Alex all trying to bite you at one time and your knife stuck in Paul, there ain't no way you're getting that back without getting bit twice. You're not gonna live.
Okay,
you're not gonna live.
You're right. I agree.
And then you're gonna eat your plant in between, and they're still gonna bite you, trying to get that knife, and you're gonna die unless you try to circle all the way back around, only to meet Frank and Denzel in the other room.
Denzel.
I just made that one up. I gotta throw an ethnic dude in there somewhere. Whatever bro's name was, he waiting for you too.
He was dead by the second scene. He was a zombie again. So it says, how much ammo do you need for a whip? I don't know.
Dude, all the ammo you can get.
You need in Resident Evil, man.
All the ammo you can't get enough ammo.
You're not surviving.
You're not surviving.
You are not surviving without the cheat codes on that game. You will be.
Bro, props to anyone that did that without the minigun. Y'all a different type of gamer.
I did. Remember, I beat Leon the first time around, remember?
But yeah, you're a different type. No.
without the ammo.
No.
I was like, this don't make sense, but I made it. It can be done. It can be done.
It happened so many years though that you had forgotten what even happened.
2019. It wasn't that long ago.
I asked you questions. You were like, I don't know.
Man, I play football.
Right, that's what I'm saying. The fact that you can remember games from whatever ago, but you were so traumatized unknowingly by Resident Evil that you couldn't remember 3 years ago.
This is to Ludio's chat, not you. He codes.
I don't care. That was the best $5 I ever spent in my life, Ludio. I don't care.
Hey,
I don't care.
With the best cheat code all the time.
I don't care.
Up,
I'll do it again.
Left, right, BA, select, start for free.
I'll do it again.
For free.
I don't care.
All right, on that note, we're going to get out of here. We're going to
again.
Join the Discord. Jump in the Discord. Oh, and also, this t-shirt right here is for Fight for Rare Foundation. My man, Tommy Pham, his beautiful wife, Linda, and his son, daughter, Jordan, and Raiden. That's Raiden Science Foundation. Look it up. It's on
links
Instagram.
Are in the chat, Ahman.
Links are in the chat. Thank you, Akido. Raiden Science Foundation is bringing awareness of the UBA5 genetic disorder that has afflicted millions of kids around the world. Tommy and his wife Linda are growing awareness and also fundraising. And so next week I will be doing a stream playing Mortal Kombat. We're going to figure out, my stuff was all messed up, but we're going to get it straight. But go to Instagram, go to Fight for Rare and follow. Go to Rated Science on Instagram and hit the follow so you can learn about the disease that's afflicting young children and young people around the United States and around the world, and what Tommy and Linda, his wife, are doing to raise the awareness of this genetic disorder.
Different Tommy than Ludio.
Yes, this is another Tommy, my man Tommy Pham, out on the West Coast. Because Ludio, Tommy is in the Midwest. So 2 different ones. All right, please do that. We'll be talking about it on the stream later tonight. And this is one of the t-shirts that you could buy. I had one yesterday that had a cabinet. This one, it's like got all happy stuff. What's that? Look at that. On unicorn. You got a little bit of lightning over there, but that's a happy lightning. You got hearts. You got hope. You got a smiley face. What's that saying? Together we can. There we go. Together we can right there. Boom. Together we can. Rare disease. That's what that is. UBA5. When he brought it to me, I never heard of it. And then I did my research. And I was like, oh my goodness. There's a lot of people out there hurt. They got to deal with that disease. They got to fight it as family and friends. So go support, go get aware of it, find out what you can do, which you could buy this t-shirt and that could help. All right. You could buy, they got Mortal Kombat auctions of stuff that is the artwork of John Tobias, the dude that created Mortal Kombat, that was the original artist of all the fighters. Guru, Sonya, Raiden, was it Johnny Cage, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, all them dudes and ladies in that game. He is the magical fingers and hands of John Tobias. You can see him on their Instagram. You'll see what he's been doing. You could win those in an auction. You could purchase the t-shirts to support and look fly too. Boom. These go with my, I got a couple pairs of shoes that could go with this t-shirt. Nice. Fashionable. All right, do that. And please follow us as well on social media. Put that out there. There it is right there on the bottom line. Boom. Ahman Green 30. All there. And then also I got Believe in Packers, breaking down my Packers getting ready. Or I will break down and recap what they just did in Phoenix. They beat the Cardinals. Close game, but I knew it was going to be close. Got a good team in terms of the Cardinals. And now they're getting ready for a rematch with their old quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. He's a Steeler now. Jordan Love is leading the pack. We got Aaron and Love. We got Love and Rodgers going at it. They're going to be competing each other this weekend in Pittsburgh. And I'll be recapping that, or I'll be previewing that probably on Friday, so you could download the podcast in. But for the recap, I'm gonna record that today and get it out in the morning, so y'all got it. Y'all can read it, hear it, listen, and all that. And so do a lot of things. Follow, retweet, download the podcast, support the cause. I know I'm throwing a lot at you, but it's all for good stuff. Saying thank you for tuning in to My Gamers Lounge along with Akito, where gaming and sports and life all collide. I hope you enjoyed the show and got your little daily dose of gaming goodness and fun, insightful conversation. Be sure to follow us, like I mentioned, on social media. Subscribe to the podcast. I said that already. And join the community of gamers that we are. Until next time, keep gaming strong and stay passionate. I'm Ahman Green, signing off, and Akito Chinaru. Peace. And game on, y'all. And game on. Okay, I'm gonna wear that thing out. Thank God it's a virtual button.
Get to it.
What?
I'm gonna get to it. I got the PlayStation. I got it right here.
All right, let's get going. Let's get out this thing. We backing on out. There's that go. There's
I'm gonna get to it.
Let's turn on the music. What's that music right there?
Better than that gong of shame.
Thank you on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on X, on Twitch, on YouTube. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, invisibility out, dancing out of here.
Oh yeah, you can't see me now because I'm dancing invisible.
This guy.
Oh, I'm having too much fun, as y'all can tell.
That's a good thing, though.
I can't find the tab. Oh, there we go.